Hey man,
Hey,
you ready?
yeah, I'm just about ready. It's a rough day, but it's over now, and we're here. That's really all that
Good.
matters.
It's Marvel. Marvel,
Exactly.
baby.
It's wait, I need to make one image for the stream. It should take like 5 minutes, which I don't really think will be that big a deal since it doesn't start till 6 anyways. But yeah, it shouldn't take long. Just gotta. It's basically just the stream overlay.
All right, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I just gotta pull up good old Spidey wherever the hell he is, and then gotta pull up the good old Strider.
Yeah, Spider-Man. I want pictures of Spider-Man.
All right, let's give an image. All right, this might be a good one. Shit, it should be here. I don't know where the image is.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right,
Alrighty. Turnout is looking all right so far.
good
We
here.
yeah. Um, gonna put out an announcement that check-ins close in 5. So
Good, good.
alrighty. So 5 minutes and get this ball rolling.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get this into the folder. OneDrive. Pictures.
You're gonna be screen sharing the matches.
Yeah. Just give
Alright.
me like, yeah. I just need 1 second.
Alrighty.
I had images for the stream. I don't know where they went, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're good. Just just a blank background with placeholder text.
Well, I mean, the stream
Hey,
itself, what's up there right now is good. It's just I had more in mind. You know.
it's all right. We can try again at some point.
I mean, I have the images now. I just gotta
Put them into OBS and
not necessarily OBS. Just what I do is I throw them into GIMP and then I just like crop them and then that's how I make my
yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it. This looks fine for now. Alrighty. So 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Uh, first online tourney. Hey, good stuff. Hey man,
Uh,
it's not about winning. It's about having fun.
and also, well, yeah, it's about having fun. We accept players of any skill level in these tournaments. Doesn't matter how good you are. Point is, have fun.
Yeah,
It's Marvel, but still,
yeah. It's modest. It's it's chill. It's chill.
precisely.
Alrighty. So, uh, gonna do a bit of an introduction and then we'll check the brackets and get going. So, uh, hi. I am Delta D. formerly known as Scott, and this is my very good friend Lich Massacre.
Hello.
And today we're playing some fucking Marvel. We're doing Marvel. Yeah,
Exactly. Marvel 1 specifically, which doesn't always get the best attention, but it's still a
yeah,
very keynote game.
yeah. It may not have you know everything going on at once like in 2 or 3, but this game has some sauce. I will tell you that. It's got infinites. It's got secret characters. It's got multiple. Ryu is a stance character if you think about it. Anyways,
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, he kind of is, really.
you got to spend a meter to do it though. Anyways, uh, yeah. So our rules are as follows. This is going to be a double elimination game. So you lose once, you got one more chance to try and make it to the top. And every round is going to be best 2 out of 3. So you win 2, you move on. Uh, however, winners, losers, and grand finals are going to be best 3 out of 5. As per usual.
Right, right, right.
Uh, that's standard tournament fare. But the other thing that we need to stress is that Carnage is banned. Red Venom, Carnage, whatever you want to call them, they are banned. Uh, as for now, we can't find any good counterplay to them, so we're dealing with it.
Yeah, basically, with Venom, the problem is, well, not Venom, Red Carnage. The problem with Carnage is basically he's Venom who has insane screen control and just monstrous zoning potential, significantly faster and stronger. And the only con he has is that he has among the lowest health in the game, which doesn't matter if the other player is good.
So we kind of got a pet shop scenario if you're familiar with HFTF. But anyways, yeah, Carnage is banned. Infinites and Colossus are not, because Infinites are pretty saucy. They're cool. And Colossus would make this game just dominated by Psylocke instead. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, since it is now time, without further ado, let's get this game going. Um, I'm going to process the results. 12, not bad. Seven people. So, with that done, let's see who we got up first. So, uh, Gabright 8897 and Slewdew, you two are up. So, open up Fightcade and go nuts.
Um,
We're gonna watch. Just wait until we're observing. So,
right, so Gabright and who?
yeah.
No, who is he fighting?
He's going to be fighting Slewdew.
First
So,
to two, and then
ping him in Fightcade and we'll get this going.
all right. So I've never
Nice
done
boy.
Discord screen share before. Well, I technically have, but never with Fightcade. So
Yeah, it's not terribly difficult. I could do it just fine.
yeah, it's I'm just going to.
King of Fighters.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with this tournament. So
Yeah, nothing to do
I'm
with Marvel today.
well, I have a new overlay, so
Yeah.
just gotta pull it up.
Alrighty.
Should be here. There we go, and bam.
All right. Are we on?
Uh,
Hey. Nice
Hey,
overlay.
thanks. That's what I was trying to do.
All right. So, let's get this going.
Oh,
Are
and
they playing?
Alan Margulies, he was here, but he never checked in. So,
Eh, that's unfortunate. So, uh, are they going?
um, it, it's not showing up on the stream for some reason. I don't. There we
Weird.
go. There we go. There we go.
We're good. It's
Okay,
showing up.
transfer,
All right.
fit to
Good stuff.
screen. All right, now I can share screen. Fightcade, uh, go live.
All right. Great stuff. Great stuff. So right now, we're into the thick of it. We're seeing Wolverine and Ryu versus Jin and Gambit. Uh,
Yeah.
right now, I'd say these are some pretty solid teams. Gab's got the great idea of using his meter as well as he can, and just Sludu just has the coolest team in the game.
Using Storm, interestingly, which isn't exactly the best assist. She's usable, but the problem with Storm, her assist, unless you're point blank range, she's not really going to do anything because at best, she's an anti air assist, and at worst, well, no, at best she can juggle, but at worst, she's not really a threat because she's just point blank range. Um, Good luck using her if the opponent is far away, basically.
Yeah. Ooh, we're seeing Ken mode here. That's pretty great. So he's got the right idea to use some of that meter to switch into a better move set, but it's going to take a little bit of work to bring it back. He's out of assists, and but crazier crazier things have happened. All we're ooh,
Yeah,
it's going to be
Bloatia
interesting.
Punch. Jin is lacking in a lot of areas, but his supers are pretty good.
Yeah,
Bloatia Punch
Bloatia
is.
Punch, absolutely amazing super, covers a whole bunch of screen and just absolutely insane. Arthur, I've actually heard that Arthur and Lou, well, yeah, those two, not terribly bad. They're not Colossus, but they're not awful. You know,
No, far from it.
Psylocke, that's pretty neat too. All right, so so far, what we're seeing right here, some dive kicks, raw berserker barrage, pretty safe actually. Um, Either no punish or just yeah, berserker barrage is safe.
Yeah, I mean, we're not completely safe. Berserker Barrage can be punishable on block, depending on the strength, but like Light Punch, Berserker Barrage absolutely is safe on block, as the opponent doesn't really have any. They really don't have anything to put up with it other than just. I don't really think there is anything they can do about Light Punch Berserker Barrage other than escape.
Yeah, because he's a little minus, but he's not minus enough to punish.
Right.
You know
And
he's
the super version of it is definitely very punishable unless the opponent, for whatever reason, decides to push block, which you should never do against his supers, anyways. But outside of
really
that, well, the thing is, if you push block against Wolverine's blocked supers, then here's the thing: would you rather punish someone who's point blank in front of you and is minus enough that you can easily punish them, or would you push block, give them a chance to become more safe, and then punish them?
yeah, that's true. Wolverine, very good character. Probably one of the best in the game, as I've heard from a few people. And as far as this goes, Sludu takes it. Good job, dude.
And
All right. So
yeah,
report your scores, and we're gonna see the next match, which is going. Oh shoot! I forgot to push the start tournament button, but
well,
oh well.
Ellen being a baby about it, anyways.
Right.
Basically, not gonna say you can check the 5K chat yourself, but I'm not. He's just being a baby.
Yeah.
Like,
So yeah, uh, we're gonna hop straight into the next match, which is going to be J Bay Bay 2838 and Abdul Maidudu, my absolute king. This guy's I've known him for a while. Pretty cool dude. Got nothing much else to add. So Jay and Abdul, you guys are next. Yeah. So because of the because of the sort of low amount of people compared to a lot of other big tournaments, we're going to be streaming every winners match. Does that sound good?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, we're in a voice call. Uh, in we're not in tournament VC. All right. So let's get this rolling. We got Morrigan and Captain Commando
It,
versus Spider-Man and Ryu.
an unknown soldier. Okay, very interesting teams. I I'm anticipating to see what this Morgan's packing. All right.
Yeah, Morrigan's always been a strange character in the Marvel series. Not only has she used the same sprite for 6 games in a row, uh, she's been like low tier unless you could put her with like a really good sort of alternate character or assist.
Unfortunately, yeah. Well, if we're talking Ultimate 3 or Infinite, where she's basically top tier in both games, then yeah, she's just been that weird oddball in the roster where she's always been bad. Even in like Vampire Savior, the game she originates from, for some reason, she's just not. She's never good.
Dang, a main character being bad.
And
That's
yeah,
it's a little weird. Nice OTG. This Ryu's kind of popping off, dude.
Um, one thing I will say about Captain Commando that we haven't really talked about yet is flame attack actually hits full screen. Like you can, granted, it's reactable, so you can block full screen, but still you can hit from full screen for whatever reason. And so that's one interesting advantage Captain Commando has. Raw DP Super, definitely not what you want to go with Morgan. If you're playing Morgan and you're going to do Raw DP Super, it's you should be doing high kick knockdown immediately into the super, as it will combo in from crouching high kick. But Raw, it's very easy for the opponent to escape from it, so not safe. Um,
That that was spicy. Uh, sorry to interrupt, but that was a Shin Shoryuken with Ryu, which is actually a level 1 in this game. Contrary to what you might think in some of the other games, um, it does a lot of damage and it's only gonna cost 1 meter, so save it. You know that's one of the saving graces that regular form Ryu has over his other counterparts.
Yeah, the problem with Ryu, even though he's a very easy character to play in any game, he's very meter hungry in this game because let's be real, if you have to change forms, that's going to cost you meter alone. And then
Yeah,
you have to counter in the fact that you have to use supers, and yeah, it's a mess.
yeah. You really like the team that I've been playing, Ryu and Mega Man. Definitely not the best idea because both of them are very, very, very meter hungry. Like their best tools are their supers, but you know which one's gonna build meter and sacrifice that damage. Who's
Yeah,
gonna be playing keep away? Granted, Mega Man's zoning with heavy punch, the tech where if you jump and do jumping heavy punch right before you hit the ground and then standing heavy punch, that's actually not that bad. It takes up a lot of the screen, and you know most of the time you can only block it. But
Right.
yeah, so we got a win for J Bay Bay. Congratulations to you. By the way, if you are in losers bracket, just make sure to go ahead and play your games. Don't wait for us to call on you. If you're in losers bracket, I will reiterate. So up next, we've got V Salmon 03 versus Torau. I hope
Uh,
I'm pronouncing that
just
right.
just to reiterate, how much of losers are we streaming?
We're gonna be streaming uh, losers round 3 and losers round 4. So losers finals and losers other
Uh,
finals.
Losers semifinals, basically.
Yeah, losers finals and losers semifinals. Because
Uh,
it's down to the wire at that point. You can't
yeah.
miss stuff like that.
Right. Right.
All right. So V Salmon 03 and Torau. Let's get this going. Torau is Kaimon on FC2. Yeah. So Fight K2. I probably should have told people to sign up in the tournament with their Fightcade name. My mistake. Remember that for next time. Oh well.
I have to wonder if this guy's just being a troll or not, because the amount of complaining he's doing is stupid.
Yikes. That's unfortunate. All right. So let's check out this gameplay. All right. Yeah. So play your match versus Kaimon on FC2, and we can get going.
Fucking
We're just
baby.
waiting on them.
Seriously, what the
So yeah, we've seen a lot of Ryu so far. Um, not entirely what I was expecting so far. Mainly because like I know Ryu is a popular character in general. He's got some cool stuff in this game. Uh, but he's kind of a mid tier. He's kind of middling. I would have expected to see more top tiers so far, considering the nature of Marvel. But hey, I'll take it. I like mid tiers. We like mid tiers here. Alrighty. So are they playing?
No, they're not. They're
They're
fucking
not.
fight K drama, though.
What? That's that's
Look,
not good.
you handle it however you can, because I'm not putting up with this shit.
All right.
I'll share screen.
Alrighty.
This isn't going on the stream, so you can just see for yourself.
We got fight K drama, don't we?
Look, we don't need to talk about it. Just you
We
can
don't
see
need to talk
the
about it.
stupid.
We don't need to worry about it. Worst comes to worse. Uh, we we do a coin toss or stream a losers match. Okay. Uh, oh boy. All right. So again, do you mind pinging V Salmon and Kaimon? Oh, it says he's not available. Yeah, don't just yeah, don't worry about the guy. Don't worry about the drama. Just we're here to play. We're here to play. All right. God. Yeah. Uh, hey, are just Salmon, are you set as not available on Fightcade 2? Because that might explain it. Because
Yeah.
I remember seeing either you or Kaimon.
Salmon, you have to challenge Kamion, which is
Yeah,
Terrell, if
you
you're
have to
set
challenge
as
them.
away.
All right. Yeah, sorry about this holdup. We're doing our best. You know, first tournament in a series is always going to be a little bit rough. So you know, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. All right, let's get this going again. All right.
I'm going to call it again. The Salmon, where are you?
Yeah. Uh, he's uh he's I don't know. He says he's ready in Twitch chat. So are they playing?
They're not.
They're not. All right. Uh, so I'm gonna give this 2 minutes, and if just got the invite but nothing happened. Uh, that's weird. Did you accept it? That's strange. Yeah. And nothing like did any windows open or anything? It's being connected. All right. So we're going. We're going. We're starting back up. We're good. We're in this. Yeah. So in a few moments, we'll get back to stream. Connected now. The window's open, but it's still getting to connected. Yeah. Uh, were you able to run this? Hmm. They can't connect to each other. All right. Looks like hmm. Were you able? Okay. He was playing earlier. Uh, so could we re-challenging? Yeah, that might work. Man, this is too long. Man, you just from now on, anybody listening who's still playing their game, um, please, yeah. All right. So what we're gonna end up doing, we're gonna delay the match and go ahead and do Lich Massacre. Hey, look at that, versus Slew do, rather than hold off any footage anymore.
Yeah, if they're still struggling with their match, you're just gonna have
Yeah.
to coin toss it, let's be real.
If 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 you guys can play your game, but we're gonna have to move on. So if you're not done by, yeah, rip. If you're unable to play by the time this is over, we're gonna have to do a coin toss. Alrighty. With that out of the way, let's get this going.
Alright, I'm gonna challenge him. Should go through. All right, he
Yeah.
accepts it. Screen share for you. Fightcade.
All right.
All
Stuff.
right.
Uh, we got Gambit and Jin versus Ryu and,
Uh,
or maybe not Ryu. Morrigan and Wolverine. Good stuff. Good stuff. Psylocke. First,
my my Strider's weak, so I'm going
yeah,
this team.
we got our first sort of real top tier assist out of uh, out of the tournament. So Psylocke, 5 uses of this character, really good compared to everybody else, just because of what she can do. Um, hard counters, Psylocke. No, Psylocke. Hard counters Colossus. Yeah. So we do have counterplay. All right. So far looking pretty good. We got air fireball, always good. Keep him way in the air. Never
Okay.
seen that one before. Yeah. Ooh, it's a good time for me to talk about throws in this game. So, throws in this game, like they are in Guilty Gear Accent Core, are, I believe, frame one. Meaning there's really no way to tech a throw on reaction, unless you're some epic god gamer or have like, I don't know, some sort of script or anything, but you can't really do that for Fightcade. So yeah, throws are frame one, and if I'm correct, it's more softening than just teching in general. Like if you miss that little window. So the general combo structure of this game, because we've seen quite a few of them, but you know, never actually talked about them. It's a basic magic series into a launcher and then into a knockdown. Uh, there are characters who deviate from that, but uh, because this was, before a lot of versus fighters picked up off the ground, fancy combos didn't really pick up yet. You don't have the full 30-second long Granblue combos that you have today. It's more just a universal magic series. And the good part about that is that this makes the game very, very easy to pick up. So all you got to know is your basic launcher, uh, what your character can do, if it's light to heavy or punches to kicks, grounded in the air, and you can just turn your brain off when you're doing combos. However, uh, that makes this game a little more neutral focused, which is one of the draws, I think, to this game.
Fuck.
Ooh, look at that. Golden Gambit. Golden Jin, sorry. All right. And that's that match.
All
Good
right.
stuff. Good playing from everybody so far. Glad to hear it. Toro and Salmon, did you guys manage to play your match? They are playing from the looks, so let's go and spectate that.
All right.
Or
Uh,
don't
hopefully.
worry about don't worry about casting it through Discord. I can just watch through the stream.
Oh. Already.
Yeah. Oh, Toro lost 2-0. All right.
All right, not happening then.
Oh well. So now it is V Salmon versus J Bebe. Let's take a look at that. So start up your match and we'll get this ball rolling. Yeah. Abdul and Torau, you guys play, in losers, and we'll get this going. All right. So yeah, I started something about Golden Gin and didn't really finish it. Uh, Along with Ryu, a few characters have sort of installs. They've got different forms that they can take. Three of them being the aforementioned Ryu. Jin can do it with Golden Jin. I believe it gives him super armor. Is that correct?
Repeat that one more time. I was calling the matches in
Yeah.
Fightcade.
Does Golden Jin give him super armor? Yeah, Jin gets super armor.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got Mecha Zangief, which is a little weird. Um, versus series early ones at least were a little strange, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that, dude. Yeah. Speaking of super armor, there's another fun little quirk that if we ever see War Machine, I get to talk about. So let's
Uh,
check.
I imagine we will at some point. Um, we're getting Strider finally, and yeah, we're getting War Machine, so just in time.
Hell yeah, we're getting War Machine. Might get some infinites. So, like, um,
And already
Iron Man.
going
Yeah.
ham, just going ham on Ryu.
Oh, damn, dude. Ooh, we got an infinite, dude.
Uh, yeah,
Oh, fuck
that's the
yeah, dude.
match. Oh, technically he can. Nah,
Damn.
that's a perfect. That hurts.
That's wacky, dude. That's it. That's insane. Uh, yeah. So War Machine has infinites, and he's kind of taken up the mantle since Iron Man isn't in this game.
Yeah, to
But
do a fucking infinite.
yeah, we've all seen the video.
Yeah, but there are other characters that can do infinites. I mean, even Morgan, even though she's a bad character, she has a corner infinite. So it's not like he's the only character with an infinite. It's just he's the problem. He's the only character who has a consistent like mid-screen infinite off of flight. So
Yeah, War Machine, pretty funny, I have to say.
and then we got his missile launching super, which is extremely deadly. It will chip kill. There we go. If
Really?
this were a double War Machine, then that missile super would deal like at least half of your health bar in chip damage alone, because it's just that strong.
Damn. So you're doomed even if you do block it.
Basically, yeah, you just have to respect it, especially if they're crossing you up.
Yeah. War
Now,
Machine.
yeah, if it's War Machine by himself, then it's still very threatening, but it's not nearly as bad. But still, as yeah,
Yeah.
this isn't looking good in Ryu's favor. Yeah,
Yeah. There we go.
and this
So
is 3-0, right?
uh
No, no, no,
ch-
it's 2. It's 2. My bad. That was my
yeah,
fault.
we ain't in
I was thinking it was Sludo and in winners finals, so that's my fault.
yeah. So yeah, I'm very very glad that we got to show that off. The really interesting little thing that a lot of people have, but War Machine seems to have it the coolest.
All right, so Sludo
Yep.
versus
So
V Salmon.
yeah, it's gonna be Sludo versus V Salmon, and yeah, we're in this semifinals. Yeah, thank you for playing, Salmon. It's been great to have you so far.
Yeah, and again, we don't criticize or bias against anyone regardless of their skill level. Anyone's allowed to participate in these tournaments.
Yeah, that's one of the things I want to stress. It does not matter how good you are at this game. Just coming out here, playing some Marvel, that's good. That's good enough for me. You know what, Toro? We all go 2-0 from time to time. We lose, but that's kind of the road to improving. All right. More cool teams. Uh, First glimpse of Strider. Strider's actually really good in this game.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, Strider wasn't a War Machine team, just he was so good with War Machine, we never saw Strider.
yeah,
Strider is not a he's a ninja, but he's not necessarily rushdown. He's a more trap based character. Like he can set it. Almost had the corner infinite with Wolverine there. Yeah, well,
yeah,
like Strider is basically just like a very fast trap based character, very mobile, very heavily reliant on setups, and he drops the infinite. But regardless, we got to see the sauce.
damn. This is some this is some wacky stuff from Wolverine, of course. But you know what they say? It's always the Canadians, right?
Yeah, the Canadians are very nice, but they're nice to you because they don't want to make you feel bad when they infinite you in Marvel.
Yeah, yeah,
No wait, B Salmon's American, isn't he?
I think so. We're talking about Wolverine though. He's Canadian.
Oh, true, true.
Yeah, which is really neat. It's nice to see a Canadian superhero. You
Yeah,
don't.
Wolverine. He shreds you up with his claws, but before he makes your blood spill, he'll say, "Hey, that was a good fight, mate. I had
Oh,
fun fighting you."
oh yeah. Let's go to Timmy's. Get some. Get a double double. All right.
And
Amazing pressure that we're seeing from Wolverine right now.
yeah,
Um,
that's Wolverine for you. Very easy to play, very solid rushdown pressure.
and
Um,
absolutely top tier.
yeah. I will say this: B Salmon using Michelle Hart assist, which looks like a bad assist, but she's actually one of the best assists in the game.
Yeah,
Michelle Hart basically she just scatters the screen with her three shot like that, makes for very good pressure, forces the opponent to block when they're jumping in for whatever reason. Um, Comes out very fast, very hard to actually escape with projectiles. She's just very good as an offensive assist. As a defensive assist, not so much, but offensively, she's great.
dang, we got a custom combo here, and
Yeah.
that's and wow. So yeah, remember this is best 3 out of 5 because we're in semis.
Sticking with his team, going unknown soldier.
Alrighty, unknown soldier. Strider, hear you. Um, yeah, Strider really, really good at sort of setting up things to put on the screen and then making sure you can't move out of the way of them when he eventually, does some
Just
big one.
yeah, like just in general, extremely good pressure, especially right there with Ouroboros, which every time you push light punch, it shoots out those beams.
Yeah, and
It's not as effective if the opponent push blocks the Ouroboros since it basically puts Strider very far away, but regardless, it's still an essential pressure tool of his.
yeah, it's not quite summon swords, but we get the idea. And that is it. V Salmon takes it. Absolutely bang up job, my dude. Alrighty. So
All right. So now it's
yeah.
well,
So
I had to stream my set, so of course I couldn't do my set. Well, I have to like stream. Of course, I can't do my set against Abdul, so I have to play his set on stream.
yeah. All right. Uh,
Who's the loser of six report scores? That would
uh,
be J Baby.
yeah. J Bebe lost.
So you'll have to report that so that Gabray knows to play his set.
Um, and V Salmon won this one. Alrighty. So let's check out. We're into losers now. Uh, let's do you versus Abdul, and if Jay and Gab aren't finished, we'll just go ahead and stream them after.
All right. So never realized Abdul is is Abdul actually in Japan?
Uh, I mean, I don't think there's any reason not to think he is. Um, Anybody who would use a VPN for Fightcade is, I don't know. There's some logic that I'm not understanding.
Well, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just curious because it's
Yeah,
like I've never. It's interesting seeing um a Japanese player into the tournament. Not that I mind. I mean, I speak Japanese, so
nice.
I don't. Well, yeah. Shows up on stream. Okay.
Alrighty, good stuff. So we are going to be seeing some Wolverine and Morrigan versus both captains, dual captains. Why don't we have a team name for these? Nice. Abdul really is Japan. So Captain Commando and Captain America. First time we're seeing Captain America. Dang, someone's been walking down that captain's corridor.
Yep.
Yep. It's supposed to be Captain Collider, but Captain Corridor is kind of funny. We we go with that. We like to joke here sometimes.
Okay. That was extremely risky. I will be the first. Wait. What happened
Ooh,
there? Wait.
kind
What?
of spicy. That reversal with the team combo. That's really neat. Yeah, Pearson right through Juggernaut with the Boom Super. I believe Colossus might have been. I don't know if Colossus could have gone through that. Are we gonna get? Yeah, too far away for a punish. All right. Captain America got some good normals. Got some really good hyper combos with Burning Star and some cool stuff with throwing his shield around, canceling Skylock and Juggernaut out with each other. Very good.
All right. I'm
And
just going around too much with Morgan.
good stuff. So, round two, what do we got?
I need to
Venom.
I need to practice my dashes with Morgan more.
Don't worry about it, my guy. Yeah, Venom. Another really good character. Venom. The crazy things that he can do with his combos, is, especially the stuff he can get off of his grabs, really, really makes you think. You know, some really good pressure from Wolverine. Yeah, just solid all around. What if Marvel tournaments were commentated like tournaments were? You know,
Yeah.
like some posh British announcer uh, telling you all about the TAC infinite that Dante gets. Right. Yeah. And one of the okay, that super right there, the one where he throws the webs all directions, uh, that actually translates into one of the reasons and Carnage, Red Venom. Uh, that super is a lot faster with Red Venom, and not being able to react to that is not good. Like if you can just throw that out whenever you want, they really, really, really have to respect everything you're doing. And all it takes is like one forward dash. So good stuff. Got some good pressure with Psylocke too. Yeah, look at that. Look at that damage. Not too shabby. Some good stuff with Iceman. Um, I'd always thought that Iceman wasn't too bad. Yeah. Good games from both of yous.
Yeah, GG's.
Captain Commando doing some
Uh,
Disco Inferno.
yeah, Bray. Just so you know, I'm not the one running brackets.
Yeah, it
So even though it's 0-0, we still know it's B Salmon who
yeah,
won. So
we it for bracket's sake, we don't really like to, we don't report stuff like that sometimes. If we got to keep things moving, it's just better to do whatever's not as huge. So, Gab and Jay, yeah, they've played.
yeah, so now it's JJ and Abdul.
Yeah. Now it is uh, loser semis. So we got Jay Bebe versus Abdul Maidudu, and you know, two, two, two good players. Two good players. Yeah. So, uh, all we got to do is set up Ream, and we'll be ready to go. Man, yeah, my throat's starting to hurt. I should probably have brought some water.
Yeah, it happens with these tourneys.
Yeah,
All
despite
right.
me having watched one or commentated before. All right, dual caps versus Ryu and Spider-Man.
All
Sort
right.
of, promotional team for this game.
Interesting. I should mention this. Abdul using the Iceman assist, which isn't a terrible assist. It's certainly better than Storm's assist. It's just, yeah, it's more of a defensive assist than you would use an offensive assist. And it's basically, not point blank range, but like very close to you for it to be effective.
Yeah,
As an offensive assist, it's not really going to do a whole lot. Unless maybe you have the opponent trapped in the corner. But yeah, not a bad assist. Certainly
yeah,
better than Pure and Fur, which, for anyone who doesn't know, Pure and Fur is basically the worst assist in the game.
man. I'm not sure if he chose that on purpose or if it was a mistake, but so far, with how he's doing, it could be either. Yeah. So, Spider-Man, uh, really neat character. He's got some really wacky schmicks. He's got sort of a certain setup where he can come from. He both crosses you up and can do a high-low. So, fuzzying that is a little difficult sometimes. One thing that I have been seeing a little bit was as Ryu, you can't do Magic Series into launcher, which is one of the reasons why he's not terribly top tier. You know, if he could easily confirm everything into his launcher and then do his regular combos just like everybody else, he would probably be at least a little bit better. But he can only do either a light punch, I think it's just light punch or light kick, and heavy punch for, you know, his launcher. Uh, what some Ryu players like to do is rather than go for the combo, they like to go for a knockdown with sort of the boomers call it crouching roundhouse, but we call it crouching heavy kick.
Yeah,
And
it's nothing wrong with like boomer notation as we put it. It's just the problem is this is the thing with boomer notation. It's a language barrier. I mean, granted, light punch, medium punch, heavy punch, that sort of thing is also a language barrier. But at
yes,
least with those buttons, there's a consistency to it. Like, you know, the first letter is the strength, and the second letter is what type of attack it is. It's
yeah,
like boomer notation. Jab, straight, no, stab, strong, and fierce are like all different words, and as well as short, forward, and roundhouse kick being different words. Like, strong and short are not the same thing in notation, but as well as fierce and forward. Like fierce is the strong punch, and forward is just like middle of the road kick. Which to anyone who doesn't know English, that's just bad.
yeah. Uh, did these guys do 3 out of 5?
Uh, is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's loser semis, right?
Yeah, it's lose semi. I was about to say.
Yeah, just gotta remind myself. So next, let's check out losers finals. Losers finals. And we've got Sludu versus it was Abdul, right? It's not showing
Yeah,
up on the bracket yet. So let me refresh. All right. But yeah, the notation Alex Valle learned and the notation that we learned is a little different. So
I just
Jay
got
won.
Jay who won, so my bad.
So uh, Jay. All right. So now it's Sludu versus Jay. Let's check this out. Um, they got this far. Honestly, I think we're in for a treat here. You know, even if it's even if it's you know not grand finals. You know, finals are always a special thing. You know, you got this far, go all out. So
Yeah,
we
it's I wish I
cool.
was I wish I was better at commentary for this game since I'm still like I'm not like new, but I'm still not like good at this game, but it's still a fun game.
Yeah, you know, it's got a lot of the Marvel staples. You know, it's got just simple sort of execution at a low level, but it's still got, you know, more neutral and less wacky stuff to focus on.
Yeah, very neutral focus game compared to MVC 2 and 3, which are just like infinites up the wazoo and touch of deaths.
Yeah,
But still very fast game, very fun. Even though the roster is limited to 21 characters, you still get a whole ton of, variety.
yeah. Even even if um even if it has less characters than Marvel 2, at the very least, you know, you can use most of them, you know, because we've all been there. You've got yeah. We've all been in the situation in 2 or 3 where you got just some stacked team of top tiers, Doctor Doom, Wonder Glue, you know?
Yeah, it's you also got to commend J Bebe for making it this far with Ryu, which Ryu's not bad, but he's underwhelming compared to the other characters. That shows you just how much he actually plays this game, and a lot of resets, but very nicely timed mix-ups.
Yeah. Real just some really nice stuff. So, congratulations. Uh
That
ooh,
okay,
right
interesting. Okay, that was in. So Gambit goes for super, Spider Man goes for super, both whiff, but then Gambit gets the last few hits. And it's, yeah, that's Marvel for you.
yeah. One thing to note, um calling in your other partner while you're sort of in the middle of a round, uh doing that when they're expecting it is kind of dangerous. You know, they could anti-air or, just do a super on not maybe not on reaction, but they can do a super and then mess you up, dude. It's like and hallowed as its name may be, it's kind of like Fighter Z. Anyways, special mention to how great the stages look in this game. You got Lord Raptor and some skeletons jamming out in the background. Always a fun thing to see. Uh, One thing I never really saw elsewhere was the little web platform in that rooftop stage, like a part of the stage that reacts to the characters being on it. I always thought that was a little neat. All right, so we got 2 new assists, eh? Right? Lich,
Oh, what was that?
we got 2 new assists.
Oh, shit. Thor and Jubilee.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was texting someone else, but Thor is a good assist because even though you can duck him, he does pretty good pressure by basically forcing the opponent to crouch as they have very little they can do if they're grounded. So he's a good lockdown assist to at the very least set up some pressure. And Jubilee's pretty bad. Not awful, but like
yeah,
her projectiles home in on the opponent, but they really don't do a whole lot.
yeah. It's I hate to say Mariah because this isn't the place to, but kind of, slow moving projectile.
Yeah,
Doesn't do a lot of damage. But you know what? At least we got some representation from the X-Men cartoon.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. It's surprised. Wait, I think Jubilee. This is like she wasn't playable in MVC2, and as far as I'm aware, she was never playable in any of the games before. So they, for whatever reason, like made her a sprite for this game, and then she just, yeah,
Yeah. Alrighty. So with that said, it's time for grand finals, and we got a rematch. Jay coming to take on V Salmon again, just to see if they can not have a repeat earlier. All right, gonna do a quick announcement, and then we'll get this ball rolling.
all right, this is going to be pretty hype.
Alrighty. So let's get this going.
So yeah, they're finally playing spectate. game overlay. Share screen. All right. J Baby and B Salmon. Let's go.
Alrighty.
Game is loaded. Pretty static at the moment.
Yeah. It's not moving. It's a
Uh,
little weird.
should I reload?
Uh,
I guess
maybe.
I. Yeah, I guess I have to.
Yeah, maybe.
There we go. And already it's Ryu's dead. Spider-Man is not. Spider-Man doing Spidey things, like Gambit doing Gambit things.
We're 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 seeing some real high intensity stuff here. This is approaching the stuff you see in the later Marvel games.
Yeah, Gambit playing the reasonable zoning game against Spider-Man. Spider-Man just playing the good old, attempting to play the good old mobility game.
Yeah. All Gambit needs to do is chip him out.
Yeah, that's real.
Oh,
Honestly, even with
out-
Michelle Hart, just if he summoned Michelle Hart, he'd be able to. That works too. Double super.
ooh, Cajun explosion. Love that. Love that. Absolutely wonderful.
So, do you think Gambit, if you were to eat Cajun fries, would call them a Cajun explosion?
All right. Yeah. Cross up vortex, a really powerful tool. Oop.
Froze for a
Yeah.
second, but Ryu is not putting. He's not going down without a fight. But
Yeah. Ryu's
he
he's
didn't
going
go
off.
for the low kick combo extension. I'm surprised he didn't. Um, Wolverine, if you do Berserker Barrage super in the corner, he can continue the combo as an OTG with low kick.
Yeah. So
Which, is he gonna do it? Yeah, there you go.
here we go. Yeah.
Alright,
So
speed up super.
dang. Yeah. Catching entries, even pretty dangerous. And you could just doom Ryu as soon as he jumps in. All right. Match point. Let's see if we can let's see if we can do this.
I think if he puts up a fight, there's still a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, these are both clearly good players, let's be real.
Yeah.
And Ryu playing, you know, I think Ryu's biggest problem, other than just being very meter hungry, for one thing, his normal is very short range compared to other characters. And in general, he's just really honest in a game where being able to combo your opponent and reset up, mix up, setups, all that is what gets you the name of the game.
Yeah. So Ryu having stubby normals and being really meter hungry puts him very low on the tier. Well, not low, very low. But
Though I am surprised we've never seen Akuma come out, unless Akuma's bad.
no, Akuma isn't banned or bad.
No, no, I was saying bad, but like, yeah.
Akuma is actually much better. And that's a 3-0.
Yeah, 3
Dang,
0.
that's a 3-0.
All right. So that would
So,
be tournament.
yeah. Uh good games to everybody. Um oh yeah, cuz there's a yeah, it's not really an HP decrease, more of a defense decrease because, Akuma was made to be a glass cannon, but sacrificing uh defense for damage is something, you know, it's debatable. It's all debatable. Anyways, thank you absolutely for coming out and watching. Um, for
Uh,
those of you who ended up playing, thank you very, very much for playing. It was super fun to host. Uh, thank you very
if,
much to Lich Massacre.
yep,
Thank you, thank you, dude.
I am
Uh,
happy to stream
yeah,
any. Yeah,
it's been a pleasure commentating with you. And you know what? I'm glad we could get the ball rolling on this. I'm glad we could pique some interest in the Marvel community.
yeah. It's I've still got a lot to learn as commentator, but Marvel vs. Capcom 1, even though I'm not really much of a tag team fighting game player, I still love it. It's just very thrilling. It, it's just questionable how this game doesn't get all that much attention other than, oh, well, Colossus is the assist everyone picks, which isn't really a good reason, or how it's not two or three where you get to play three characters, or honestly, it's just like the gameplay is still the same, other than they're less. Well, it's not exactly the same, but you know what I mean. It's still
Yeah,
Marvel in its soul.
I know what you mean. It's kind of a Terminator situation, you know. Everybody loves Terminator 2, but people kind of don't think about the first one unless it's sort of in the same vein, you know.
Yeah,
Both both are great, but one is
and
definitely more popular.
I will take this time to let you guys know I have been reviving the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 wiki, which I'll show right now. But
Yeah. This has been a real treat. Um the Shoryuken wiki, which has not been updated for a very long time, has been being just completely overhauled by this man. Uh, not just this man, but he's done an insane amount of work. He did all of that which you are seeing here.
it's still very void. We need info, we need more combos, we need team setups, but the wiki before this, like before these boxes where anyone can just go in now and just insert info, like you don't have to reformat everything.
Yeah,
This I've been working my ass off to clean up this wiki because before it was absolutely wretched what the wiki looked like.
yeah. Uh, definitely a good idea for somebody to put up the cross-up vortex that Spider-Man's got. It happened to me once. I'm not sure about the setups, but definitely, um, you know,
Yeah, it's there's still stuff I need to work on. Not every character page is finished, and with the modern update, like Spider-Man, you can see here, his special moves are still the very basic like format, and for whatever reason, it's instead of just saying DP for Dragon Punch, the wiki is saying forward, down, down, forward, which is obviously outdated. And basic tips instead of just being its own strategy tab, it's
yeah,
they're using boomer notation as well, and it's a mess. I could rant, but I'm going to make a whole video about it. And yeah, point is, I'm cleaning up the wiki because it very much deserves it. And so,
yeah. So once again, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for playing. And with that, I think we're gonna say goodnight.
so yeah, good night to everyone. Again, thanks for the games. Play Marvel.
Play Marvel.